Hello to all my story lovers. How are you all? Hope you are doing well. Now I'm going to read interesting story for you. The story name is The Wishing Tree. Okay, now I'm going to read story for you. So please listen it carefully. Ram and Lakshman were brothers. They lived with their mother Geeta in a little village by a river. They did not have a father and Geeta had bought both the boys. But Ram was her stepson and she treated him very badly. She would not give him enough food to eat or new clothes and made him do all the work around the house. She showered all her affection on Lakshman, who was her own son, and looked after him well. In spite of this, the two boys were very fond of each other, and Ram, the elder one, always watched out for his younger brother Lakshman. Sometimes, when Geeta was in particularly bad temper, she would set Ram all kinds of impossible tasks to finish. One day she told him, I am going to the market. I want you to fill this drum with water from the river. Mind you, the work should be completed by the time I return in the evening. And here, take this bucket to carry water from the river. So saying, she handed him the smallest, oldest bucket they had. Ram looked at the drum. It was huge. The river was some distance away from their little house. Clearly, it would take him the whole day to fill it using the Asian bucket. Without wasting any time, he took the bucket to the river and filled it with the brim. But by the time he reached the drum, there was hardly any water left. When Ram examined the bucket closely, he found a little hole at the bottom. He realized he would never be able to fill the drum with this bucket. Just then Lakshman came up. What is it, brother? He asked. Why do you look so worried? When Ram explained his problem, Lakshman immediately offered to help. I will put my little finger in the hole to stop it, he suggested. Then the water will not leak. In this way, the two brothers worked together and completed the task. In the evening, Geeta returned from the market, ready to scold Ram for not completing his work. But her amazement, she saw the drum right by the doorstep filled to the brim. She understood that Lakshman must have helped Ram. She was very angry. Next day, she called Ram and said, Bring a cartload of wood from the forest. Again, with the Lakshman's help, Ram completed the work. The day after that, Geeta said, I want you to cross the river and go to the green meadow on the other bank. The grass there is tall and green. Bring many bundles of grass for our sheep. The rest I will sell in the market. Then she looked at Lakshman and said, You will come with me to the market today to help me carry my things. Lakshman had no choice but go with his mother. Ram too set off. When he reached the river bank, he looked across to the other side. Sure enough, he could see the tall and fresh grass that grew in that green meadow. He wondered why no one grazed animals in the meadow. An old shepherd passed by. Hello, uncle. Ram hailed him. The shepherd nodded. What are you doing by the river? He asked. I am going to cross the river and go to that meadow, Ram explained. But tell me, why does no one use the meadow to graze cattle? The old shepherd looked at Ram as though he were mad. Are you fool, young boy? He growled. To get grass from that meadow, you will have to risk your life. Don't you know the dangers of cutting grass there? When Ram shook his head, the shepherd explained. That meadow is home to large pack of fierce wolves. Anyone who enters the meadow will be eaten by them. Not even a bone will be left for others to know what happened. Ram stared at him in dismay. My mother has asked me to bring grass from there. I have to go, he said quietly. The old man looked into his determined eyes and said, Then I will tell you a secret that my grandfather told me. It's the secret of how to come out of the meadows alive. When I was a young boy like you, I used to go there using this secret. Now I am too old, but you look like a determined fellow, and if I don't tell you the secret, you will surely die. The shepherd paused for breath. Then he continued, When you reach the meadow, the wolves will surround you. If you are good at heart, the wolves will leave you alone. When you finish your work and are ready to come back, the wolves will come to get you again. At that time, you must roar ferociously like a lion. The wolves will run away and not harm you. Ram thanked the old man profusely for telling him this secret and set off across the river. As soon as he set foot in the meadow, a snarling, salvating pack of wolves surrounded him. Ram dropped down on his knees and prayed hard. If I am doing the right thing and I am good at heart, please save me. Immediately the wolves ran away. Ram cut a lot of grass and tied it into bundles. Then he sat down under the shade of an apple tree to rest for a while. As he lay down and looked up at the tree, he saw 3 golden apples hanging from the branches. His stomach growling loudly in hunger. He quickly climbed the tree and picked one apple. Holding the apple in his hand, he bit into it and thought, I wish my mother gave me nice things to eat so I would not always be so hungry. No sooner had he thought this than he realized that his stomach was full. His hunger had disappeared. Ram wondered if these were magic apples which fulfill wishes. So he said, as he picked another apple and bit into it, I wish I could be strong and healthy with some nice clothes which are not torn and dirty. And sure enough, he felt himself growing taller and stronger. His raggedy clothes fell off his back and he found himself wearing clean, new clothes. Delighted, Ram kissed the tree. Then, since this was all he wanted, he got down, thanked the tree again, and went back towards the river. Swinging the bundle of grass in his muscular arm, when the wolves came for him, he made the noise of an angry lion and they disappeared in the blink of an eye. When Geeta saw her stepson return from the dreaded meadow looking stronger and healthier than ever, clad in nice new clothes, she was horrified. How could this be? Ram, who was simple and honest, told his stepmother and brother all about the wish giving apples on the tree. Geeta was green with jealousy. To think her good for nothing stepson had got all those wishes and her own darling Lakshman nothing. She hatched a plan. The next day she told Ram, "You help me carry all those bundles of grass to the market." Then she took Lakshman aside and whispered to him, "Go to the meadow and pick the wish giving apple. Ask for lots of money to make us reach beyond our imagination." Then Geeta set off for the market with Ram, and Lakshman made his way to the meadow. When Ram returned home in the afternoon, he looked around for his brother. "Where is he?" he asked their mother. "He has gone to the magic tree to pick an apple and wish for lots of wealth for us," Geeta replied. Ram looked at her in horror. "But I did not tell him the secret about the wolves," he cried. "They will tear him to pieces." Without waiting a second longer, he raced down to the river. Geeta ran after him. By the time she reached the river, Ram was already halfway across. She could only sit and cry and pray. When Ram reached the meadow, the wolves were nowhere to be seen. He spotted them gathered below the apple tree. He ran there. Lakshman had somehow managed to climb the tree. Now he was trapped there. The wolves waiting for him to come down so they could tear him apart. Ram roared like a lion and the wolves vanished. Then he climbed the tree and reached his frightened, sobbing brother. Lakshman was holding the third apple in his hand and muttering something. Putting his arm around his brother, Ram asked, "Why didn't you use the last apple to come home safely?" Lakshman wiped his nose and said, "I know. My mother loves me more than she loves you. So I wish that she should love you more than me. That is more important to me than returning home safely. If something were to happen to me, she would have one son to love and cherish." Ram's eyes filled with tears. He hugged his brother. "Let's go home," he whispered. "Our mother is waiting for us." The boys quickly got down and crossed the river. They found their mother sitting there, waiting anxiously. As she gathered her son into her arms, Ram told her about the wolves and Lakshman's wish. Pulling him into her embrace too, Geeta learnt a lesson from her two young children: to love without looking for a reason. And though they never knew whether it was because of wishing apple or if their mother had changed after seeing their love for each other, Ram and Lakshman live happily together, sharing Geeta's love. Now, this is the end of the story. Do you like it? Then comment it. Subscribe my channel. Bye bye.